We are back with the Superman Warworld Saga story. And the last thing we learned, the Kryptonian's name is Dala, and she does not like anyone touching her chains, and the possibility of war because the US government wants the fragment that the Atlanteans have. So continuing the story in Action Comics issue number 1033. So now we're at an Atlantis military base where people guarding the fragment, but then you see these people just sneaking into base, obviously to get the fragment. But when they try to get the fragment, they were caught, obviously, and the Atlanteans like, so is there a reason your government sent you people here? Time later, the Justice League are talking about this, and they're saying, look, they were part of Task Force S, that's Minawala, not the government. Others like the Atlanteans don't really care. Superman's like, look, we need to do something about this fragment because the more it stays here, the more problems we're going to have. Back at the Forces of Solitude, you see Thalau's training with her new ability because obviously it's her first time being exposed to the yellow sun. And she's trying to talk to Lois about like, hey, my friend's waking up. Look, we're just trying to figure this out. John is one level below us on site because he does not fully trust her at all. Now, during the conversation, Lois Lane asks her, why do you care about the change so much? Why can't you be away from them? And Thalao explains that on Warworld, every link of that chain is a fight that they won, whether they won by submission, KO, or obviously. So what happened is, while they're talking, you can see right here that someone is watching them. It was Mongo and his generals. Now his general is like, she must have forgot the reason she's there. How about we find a way to remind her? Then we automatically go to the prisoner of Atlantis, and as you can see, one of their chests is just burning or whatever that is. And then the other prisoner is like, I see our master is calling us. He who holds the change. Even the prisoner with the pain is like, I see it's my time to go. All for the Mongo who is. And what's in the chest is a teleporter, and it teleports them somewhere else. Now the scene goes to the oceans where the Atlanteans are about to go to war with the US government. And then right as they were like really getting close to, they see someone in the sky, and who else but Superman, aka Big Boy Blue, just aura farming in the sky with his son John Kent and Supergirl. And they're there to make sure that it doesn't escalate into a war. And at this moment, in Fortune of Solitude, you have Thalao looking at her comrades, make sure that they're okay, just worried, like, I really hope that y'all wake up. And behind her, something opens up, and that is some of Mongo's strong warriors coming out of a portal from the prison. Then they attack Thalao, like, okay, it seems like you forgot why you're here. Mongo made sure I'm here to make sure you know what you're supposed to do. And while this is going on, Lois Lane's around the corner is like, oh crap, who's that? Then she sees what's happening. She goes away, but then she comes back with protection because if you know Lois Lane, you know for a fact she might not wear a cape, but she is about that life. Trust me. And this is where our story ends for today. That's all the time I have. But of course, I'll explain more what happens next. Thank you for watching.